This is the compassionate acceptance meditation toward the unwanted. This is adapted from You Are Not Your Pain by Birch and Penman. In this meditation, we will begin to cultivate an ability to bring an attitude of curiosity and acceptance toward what is unwanted, including pain. This attitude, which develops over time, will help us to soften or sometimes even dissolve secondary pain, which can also be called suffering. And beginning by settling into a posture that is most comfortable for you in this moment, sitting, lying down, whatever works for you. Allowing a few moments to invite your mind to settle. You might rest your awareness in breathing, wherever you feel the breath most clearly. Or you might choose an open awareness and simply notice whatever information is coming to your senses. Awareness of your body, of sounds, smell, taste, sight, even thoughts or emotions. Making the intention to let go of doing anything, simply being aware. And now with great tenderness, gently opening your awareness to include whatever is unwanted in this moment. It might be tension, discomfort, pain, an ache, even an itch. Cultivating as much curiosity and acceptance as your mind is willing in this moment. Some people find Thich Nhat Hanh's image of bringing the same attitude toward this unwanted experience as you would toward a child who has come crying to you for comfort. Imagining yourself spontaneously opening your arms to hold the child. Can you hold yourself with that kind of gentle caring and compassion? Remembering that any time during this meditation that you begin to feel overwhelmed, you can go back to awareness of breath or awareness of sounds or whatever your anchor is to rest there as long as you wish. Now, if you are willing, beginning to investigate the exact sensations of pain or discomfort. What do you feel? Moving past labels, for example, pain or ache, to the actual sensations, for example, heat, pulling, throbbing, electrical energy, and so on. If any sensation feels too intense, you have several options in addition to moving your attention away to breath, sounds, etc. If you wish, you can focus on letting go on each exhale. Or you can back away a bit. For example, if you feel pain in your wrist, you can move your attention a bit up the arm to a point where your experience of the pain is such that you can bring a curious, investigative awareness to the sensation. Or you might notice that some of the sensations have an aspect that is pleasant, things such as tingling. And so continuing to investigate the exact sensations as you wish. As you're bringing mindful attention to that which is unpleasant, you might find it helpful to notice how the experience is changing as opposed to being static. You may have noticed in previous meditations that everything is changing. For example, whether your attention is on the breath, on an external sound like a heating or air conditioning system, or on pain, when we look more closely, we can notice that it is constantly changing, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. When we can notice change in that which we find unpleasant, we often find our awareness softening, and with that softening comes less pain and discomfort. As one of my teachers once said, whenever we are hating an experience, we suffer. While we may begin hating the pain, over time, sometimes we can feel moments of less resistance, moments where pain turns to unpleasant, or sometimes just strong sensations. We can meet the unwanted with kindness and curiosity, rather than being locked in battle with it, which just leads to more suffering. When we have this experience once, it is possible again. So can you apply this close investigation to whatever is unwanted in this moment? Another way to investigate the unwanted is to see if you're noticing any thoughts or emotions about your pain or difficulty. Can you let them come and go moment by moment, neither suppressing them nor over-identifying with them? As a former student once shared, I can't always let them go, but I can usually at least let them be. That is, not fighting with or hating them. That sense of accepting that this is how it is right now can grow over time. Continuing to cultivate an attitude that is patient and gentle, and remembering that if your experience feels overwhelming, you can always go back to the breath, to an open awareness, or to an anchor experience. If you're not feeling overwhelmed, but rather stuck or blocked, you might turn toward your experience with a little more focus, inviting a curious attention to the actual sensations, thoughts, or emotions that you're experiencing and softening around them, perhaps doing this with each exhalation. Now we will move toward bringing feelings of kindness and compassion to our experience. As you breathe in, imagining a sense of kindness flowing into your whole body. And as you breathe out, imagining the kindness seeping deeper, saturating the body with kindness and compassion. Breathing in and out with a deep sense of kindness, tenderness, and compassion toward yourself. Accepting all of your experience with great tenderness. In this context, acceptance means accepting that this is what is happening now as opposed to resignation. And now beginning to bring this meditation to a close, gently moving whatever parts of your body want to move, opening your eyes when you're ready. As you get up and get on with your day, seeing if you can bring this quality of acceptance and kindness to various unwanted experiences. Remembering the phrase, what we resist persists, seeing if we can sometimes soften resistance and aversion to such experiences, and being kind to ourselves when we can't.